Going back to, in my opinion, the kind of the thought flow behind the one who says that, who denies eternal security. All right, so if we look at Hebrews chapter 6, and it says that it's impossible for someone who, after they have been enlightened, if they were to fall away, to come back again. And then you have Hebrews 10, if we sin willfully after we have received the knowledge of the truth, there no longer remains sacrifice for sin. So if we take this like someone who does not believe in eternal security, this sin is unqualified, other than willfully. So it's willful sin, right? Distinctly unqualified, I might add. It does not hint at the sin of apostasy, right? It does not hint at a certain kind of sin or a certain amount or level of sin. It just says willful sin. And we compare that with this. And you say, okay, well, if you're saying that this means that if you, sin willfully, you can't go back, and this means that you can't go back at all, how? Come on, be true to your argument. Because this means that if someone sins at all, then they're out forever. And I know that you don't believe that. I know you don't believe that, person who denies eternal security, unless you're some obscure sect, right? Again, you can try and skew this, sin willfully, to mean apostasy. And if you did, and if you made a convincing argument, that's fine. Because then, obviously, if you apostatize, you cannot come back, as Paul, as the writer of the Hebrews says here in Hebrews 6. But if not, you're gonna have a tough time with these two passages that you're trying to convince me mean that eternal security it does not exist. When in fact, this makes it seem like if you sin willfully even once and you affirm this eternal insecurity, then you're out for forever. So, and again, open challenge, comment section, let's hear it. Convince me that this does not just mean a sin, and that this does not mean you can't come, that you actually can come back instead of it's impossible. I'd love to see it.